Tiger barbs have a reputation for being fin nippers. Cichlids have a reputation for being aggressive. So what happens when you put them together in the same aquarium? Is it a disaster waiting to happen, or can it actually work? Tiger barbs are energetic, fast-moving fish known for their bold personality. Cichlids, on the other hand, are famous for their intelligence and territorial behavior. At first glance, this combination sounds like chaos. But the truth is a bit more complicated. In some tanks, it fails quickly. In others, it works surprisingly well. The key is understanding which cichlids can handle tiger barbs and which ones absolutely cannot. Let's start with the tiger barb. These fish are not truly aggressive predators, but they are extremely active and curious. They love to chase, investigate, and occasionally nip at flowing fins. This behavior usually isn't about fighting, it's about energy. In small groups, that energy often gets directed at other fish. That's why tiger barbs should almost always be kept in schools of at least 6 to 8. When they have enough companions of their own species, they spend more time interacting with each other instead of bothering tank mates. Now let's talk about cichlids. Cichlids are not one type of fish. They are a massive family with hundreds of species. Some are peaceful and shy. Others are highly territorial and aggressive. So when people ask whether tiger barbs can live with cichlids, the real answer depends entirely on which cichlid you're talking about. Some species tolerate the constant movement of tiger barbs. Others see them as targets, or even food. Let's start with the cichlids that sometimes work with tiger barbs. Moderately aggressive cichlids often handle tiger barbs better than peaceful ones. Fish like firemouth cichlids or some Central American species can sometimes coexist with tiger barbs in large tanks. Why? Because these cichlids are confident enough not to be bullied, but not so aggressive that they attack everything in the tank. In these setups, tiger barbs tend to stay active in the open water, while the cichlids claim their own territories. The key factors are space, hiding spots, and strong filtration. Large tanks with rocks, driftwood, and plants allow each fish to establish its own zone. On the other hand, some cichlids are very poor matches for tiger barbs. Highly aggressive species, such as many African cichlids, often see tiger barbs as intruders. These fish defend territory aggressively and may constantly chase or attack smaller tank mates. At the opposite end of the spectrum, very peaceful or slow cichlids can also struggle. The constant movement and occasional nipping from tiger barbs may stress them out. So the problem isn't just aggression. It's whether the cichlid can tolerate the chaotic energy tiger barbs bring to the tank. Tank size is one of the biggest factors determining success. In small aquariums, fish are forced into each other's space. That's when chasing, nipping, and territorial fights become more common. In larger tanks, there's room for separation. Tiger barbs can occupy the middle of the tank, constantly swimming and schooling. Meanwhile, cichlids can establish territories near rocks, caves, or decorations. A larger tank reduces stress and allows each species to behave more naturally. If you want to try this combination, proper group size is critical. Tiger barbs should always be kept in a decent-sized school. A small group of 3 or 4 often leads to more fin nipping and harassment. Larger groups spread out that behavior. Tank layout also matters. Driftwood, plants, and rocks create visual barriers. These barriers break up lines of sight and reduce territorial tension. If you try this combination, watch your fish closely during the first few weeks. Constant chasing is a warning sign. So is visible fin damage or fish hiding all the time. A healthy tank should feel active but not chaotic. If the environment feels stressful, the combination may not be working. So can tiger barbs live with cichlids? Yes, but only with the right species, plenty of space, and careful observation. Not every cichlid will tolerate tiger barbs, and not every tank setup will support this combination. Compatibility isn't just about aggression. It's about energy levels, territory, and long-term behavior. If you're planning a community tank with bold personalities, research is key. And remember, the best fish combinations are the ones that stay peaceful long after the aquarium is set up.